Audie Leon Murphy was born on June 20th, 1925, in Kingston, Hunt County, Texas, to Emmett Barry Murphy and Josie Bell Killian. He was one of 12 children, raised in an impoverished rural household during the Great Depression. His family's struggle with poverty and instability shaped much of his early years. His father's abandonment left his mother to raise the children mostly on her own. Despite the hardships, Murphy inherited a resilience and tough spirit from his Irish roots, which would serve him well throughout his life. Schooling was cut short when he had to drop out in 5th grade to help support the family. From a young age, he worked long hours in cotton fields and took on various odd jobs, learning the value of hard work and perseverance. These experiences would become the foundation for his later successes. Tragedy and tough beginnings. In 1941, tragedy struck Murphy's life when his mother passed away. This loss shattered the family, and his younger siblings were sent to orphanages. Audie, now a young man, faced the daunting task of providing for himself and his siblings. In search of a way to escape the difficulties of his life, Murphy saw the growing global conflict of World War II as an opportunity. Despite his small stature, standing just over 5 feet 5 inches and weighing less than 120 pounds, he was determined to enlist. Though initially rejected by the military for his size, his persistence paid off, and on June 30th, 1942, he was accepted into the U.S. Army. His enlistment marked the beginning of what would become one of the most decorated military careers in American history. Serving in World War II. Audie Murphy's military service began in North Africa in 1943, where he faced the brutal conditions of war, including the scorching heat, diseases, and treacherous terrain. However, Murphy's courage and discipline earned him respect among his fellow soldiers. By July of the same year, he was promoted to corporal as his unit prepared for the Allied invasion of Sicily. His bravery during these early battles didn't go unnoticed, and by the end of 1943, he was promoted to sergeant. His reputation as a soldier grew, and in 1944, during the invasion of southern France, Murphy's tactical brilliance and courage under fire earned him a promotion to second lieutenant and a Presidential Unit Citation for his battalion. This recognition was just the beginning of his remarkable journey in combat. Rising through the ranks. By September 1944, Audie Murphy's gallant actions in northeastern France were cementing his status as a war hero. He repeatedly exposed himself to enemy fire, leading his men with remarkable determination, rescuing wounded soldiers, and repelling enemy counterattacks. His selflessness and valor were highlighted during the battle for the Colmar Pocket in 1945, where he played a pivotal role in directing fire and leading counterattacks against overwhelming odds. This action earned him a promotion to first lieutenant, and he became a liaison officer. His military achievements accumulated rapidly, with Murphy earning multiple decorations, including the prestigious Medal of Honor. By the end of the war, he had cemented his place as the most decorated American soldier of World War II. Transition to Hollywood. After the war, Audie Murphy's life took an unexpected turn when he entered the world of Hollywood. In 1950, he began his acting career with a strong focus on war films. His military background gave him authenticity, which made his performances stand out. Murphy's first significant role came with the 1955 film To Hell and Back, based on his own autobiographical book. In this film, he portrayed himself, offering a raw and real depiction of the challenges and horrors of war. The movie was a hit and solidified Murphy as a bona fide star in Hollywood. Despite his newfound fame, Murphy continued his military service in the Texas National Guard, achieving the rank of major in 1956. His commitment to both his country and his acting career reflected his work ethic and dedication. Personal life and relationships. In 1949, at the height of his fame, Audie Murphy married actress Wanda Hendress. Their marriage, however, was troubled from the beginning. Murphy's lingering emotional scars from the war, along with the pressures of Hollywood life, created a rift between them. The couple divorced after just 2 years. Despite the pain of this separation, Murphy found love again in 1951 with Pamela Archer, a woman outside the Hollywood spotlight. Pamela, an airline stewardess, brought stability and calm into his life. Together they had two sons, Terrence and James, and Murphy found great joy in fatherhood. His children became his greatest source of pride and helped him find peace amid the chaos of his career. Audie Murphy's character and values. Despite his fame and success, Audie Murphy remained grounded and humble. He valued honesty and loyalty, and he wasn't afraid to speak his mind. In Hollywood, where egos often ran high, Murphy was known for his bluntness and refusal to flatter those he didn't respect. One actor in particular, James Cagney, was the subject of Murphy's disdain. Murphy found Cagney's acting style, particularly his tendency to play the same tough guy character in every film, to be inauthentic. But it wasn't just Cagney's acting that rubbed Murphy the wrong way. It was his attitude toward the military and war veterans. Cagney had not served in World War II, something that Murphy, who had risked his life repeatedly on the battlefield, could never overlook. Murphy's dislike for Cagney was personal and deep-rooted, as he felt that the actor's public persona was a facade. The clash between Murphy and Cagney. The tension between Audie Murphy and James Cagney was more than just professional. It was deeply personal. Murphy, who had seen the horrors of war and lost many friends in battle, resented the fact that Cagney, a fellow Hollywood star, had avoided military service. Murphy felt that Cagney's smug attitude toward veterans like himself was disrespectful. He once remarked that Cagney acted like the rest of us didn't belong in the same business, and that he viewed war heroes turned actors like Murphy as amateurs. This divide between the two men, both successful in their own right, was more than just professional rivalry. It was a clash of values. While Murphy admired actors who treated others with humility and respect, Cagney's bravado and self-promotion only further fueled Murphy's distaste. Murphy's long-lasting resentment. Audie. Murphy's resentment toward James Cagney was long-lasting, and he never softened his stance, even as Cagney remained a respected figure in Hollywood. In interviews, when asked about Cagney, Murphy would either change the subject or offer curt responses. Murphy was not one to engage in public feuds, but his animosity toward Cagney was a notable exception. It was clear to those who knew him that this was a deeply personal issue for Murphy. Despite Cagney's accolades and popularity, Murphy's respect for him was non-existent. To Murphy, Cagney represented everything false about the Hollywood system, a system that rewarded self-promotion over genuine talent and sacrifice. Murphy's legacy and final years. Audie. Murphy's legacy as the most decorated American soldier of World War II is unmatched. His bravery, dedication, and sacrifice on the battlefield earned him medals and honors that few could ever hope to achieve. But his legacy extends beyond his military achievements. As an actor, he brought authenticity to his roles, offering audiences a glimpse into the true experiences of war. His personal struggles, both on and off the screen, endeared him to fans who appreciated his honesty and humility. Unfortunately, on May 28, 1971, Audie Murphy's life was tragically cut short when the plane he was traveling in crashed into a mountain in Virginia. He was 45 years old. Despite his untimely death, his legacy as a war hero, actor, and humble man endures to this day.